Alrighty, welcome everybody. This is the Daily Drivers Inc. ARCA series, week 1. We are under the lights at Richmond tonight as they are starting qualifying. I have Maniac Mars in the booth, and I'm Hilltop Bullet. How are you feeling tonight, Mars?
I think we're going to see a pretty one-lane track here. I've noticed that Richmond tends to be one lane until you get side by side, and then they feel really even the lanes. So I think we're going to see a clean. I think we'll see a clean race here. Richmond usually doesn't lend itself to a lot of cautions. Usually you get a really long green flag run, and then once that first caution happens, then you get a bunch in succession.
Yeah, that's kind of how I'm thinking. These ARCA cars are real fun at these short tracks. As we'll see if we can get somebody watching. We'll go to Philip Sanchez if he's on track, which he is. So we watch him get qualifying started here.
And these guys are going to want to wrap the bottom of the track. You can wrap it on the front stretch. It makes a little bit of difference, but not enough for corner entry here. These guys, they really want to wrap that bottom. See him on his first lap here. Coming around, wrapping the bottom, trying his best to wrap the bottom. Right there, gets it really, really good. Going to get a good corner exit here. Not going all the way up the track. That's going to get Phillip up to, right now, a 7th place. Right now, Chris Cowgill top of the leaderboard. Sanchez on his second lap here, trying to get a little bit more. Gonna spin it coming to the line, but now we're on board with this will be the 56th.
Devin Sanchez here.
Devin Sanchez.
It's Joshua or Zach Panzarella takes it to provisional pole with the 21.66, and Devin takes it to pole now. 21.6.
And then Danny Sanchez takes
now
it back.
takes provisional pole. As it looks like we have a couple people still on track. Oh, as we go to Lucian going through the. As here comes Brandon Lois to the line. I think that might be good for 10th with a 21.82. He's coming out, gets a little loose there. So we're still going around here for his final lap. Gets big, loose, kind of loose up to the wall, and it looks like he is going to improve to 7th.
A little bit.
Like, he's going for another lap now.
Oh, he gets loose.
The line, but as we wait for qualifying,
last person out right now is going to be Brandon in the 04.
Shabar here going around.
He told us last week how to pronounce his name, and I don't remember setting it on pole though.
Is it, I believe, Wybera?
Oh man.
But puts it on pole with a 21.6.
Won last week in this league's what is it? Recruitment race preseason, and he looked really strong. I think Patrick Cowgill might have been a little bit better, but end of that race last week, he was the class of the field.
As we wait for this time to go out, we will look up the information for the series. This is the Daily Drivers Inc. ARCA series, broadcasted live here on the Vortex Racing Network with me, Hilltop Bullet, and Maniac Mars as your host. Green flag starts at 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. Lap races, but does have a 90-minute time limit, just so we don't run into our sister league with the Monday night Cup Series, also on VRN Live right after this race. 50% stage with no caution, season-long championship format. 2.5K max I rating, 1 drop race, cannot be the final race. As to the right of that is our schedule. We are here tonight under the lights at Richmond. Next week we go to Iowa, and then we have Bristol. This is our first 3 weeks.
Yeah, they built the schedule kind of around short tracks, not many mile and a halves or anything really over a mile on the schedule, just a couple. Um, this car really likes to race on the short tracks. The bigger tracks tend to be a little bit more packed up, race a lot like the Michigan does in like a cup car or a truck.
As we will empty out everything, as let's figure out what I have. Pit stops. As we will look at the grid now, as pull up qualifying results here. As we are now at the top of the. Alright, we got Brandon on the pole with a 21.597. Danny Sanchez joined him on the front row with only 0.003 of a second difference, with Devin Sanchez starting in the second row with 5,000 second difference, and Patrick Calgill in fourth, Zach Pranzerl in fifth, Joshua Nunes in sixth, Chris Calgill seventh, Brandon Lois eighth, Mark Zabak ninth, and Jordan Finnegan rounds out your top 10 for the grid.
And 11th can have Cody Matthews, 12th Jerry Rose, 13th Philip Beaver, 14th Zach Hillman, 15th Glenn Grigsby, Dylan Schmidt 16th, 17th Philip Sanchez, 18th Josie Quinn, 19th Lucian Thompson. And that's going to round out the field, I believe.
Yes,
No,
we'll
I
have
think
the field.
er,
That was somebody who couldn't make it tonight, but as we are getting started here, we do have 150 laps here tonight. As we wait for the pace car to get going. Looking forward to tonight. This is the preseason races looked really well, as I'm hoping we have some good competitive racing as we did in the preseason.
Yeah, and some new faces we haven't seen yet. You got any guys you're looking forward to seeing? Some guys you want to kind of ones to watch as we get going here?
Now, I know Brandon and I believe Danny Sanchez I believe they race together on our Wednesday night league here at Daily Drivers Inc. They were really fast during that season. Patrick Algill's is fast. Zach Pranzerl also. A big one to look for is, I believe, it would be Jordan Finnegan.
Jordan Finnegan starting mid-pack about 9th, but we're doubled up. I think we're going to get ready to go next time by.
Next time by.
Yeah, I think I got my eye on Mark Zabak really quick last week in the recruitment race. I'm going to look at. I mean, a lot of the fast guys already up front. We'll see if any of those guys in the back can make their way through the field. It's kind of going to be a rush hour traffic here. Richmond, 21 cars on track here tonight.
Yeah, it is going to be interesting to say the least. As we look to the weather to the right side of the screen, 69-degree track temp with kind of cool track tonight.
Yeah, the track might pick up a little temp with all these cars on track, but not by much. If anything, I think it's going to get colder throughout the night. Just a little more grip and a little bit tighter as these cars already run.
As here we go, pace car is off as the flagman has the start. And we will be getting going now as we are green. Brandon gets a good jump, as so does Devin Sanchez behind him. It looks like he's going to take over second place if Danny cannot rip around the outside. Patrick Calgill is running the middle line there, as Brandon does keep the lead. As Danny sits on the outside of Devin.
Ooh, it looks like that top line just not in yet. Not much grip up there. You see him slide up and have to slide in the line.
Yeah, it's as we'll take a look. Oh, as Devin looks to be looking the inside of Brandon, looks like he's able to hold it as we look further back in the pack. At Brandon Lois, looks like he just got
and a spin, the 41
on. That's 41 of Joshua around.
Oh, and they're still wrecking up here out of the corner.
Oh, that is a big one on lap 3 tonight. As we'll back it up and take a look.
Oh, it looks like the 78 kind of misses the corner.
Oh yeah, we'll go back
Jordan
to this a little
Finnegan.
more. So it looks like the 78 got a good run, but doesn't expect the checkup. Gets in the back, and then guess everybody gets tagged there. As and Tommy Fox,
Yep.
unfortunate there.
Yeah,
Gets
loses the
involved.
front bumper. That's going to be a good amount of repairs. Looks like really the only car with a lot of damage. Also, Joshua Noon's that right front is dragging quite a bit.
So we'll take a look. Looks like Devin was able to get the lead before the caution came out. Sorry about missing that. Looks like
And
Cody Matthews down in the pits, along with Joshua, Lucian, Jordan, and Mark.
Oh, and if we take a look on Jordan Finnegan's car, that car is crab walking. That's got more damage than I thought.
Oh,
That's going to have to be a fast repair, I think.
Yeah, I believe so.
He takes the fast repair, yep. The back of the car, pop back into place. So lap 4 at Richmond using your fast repair already is really not ideal. I mean, you can see how quick things happen, and only on lap 4 using your fast repair. It's going to put Jordan Finnegan in a box.
Our big mover so far tonight is going to be Stephen Neal. He is up 10 spots so far. As we'll go back up to your leaders, as looks like, oh, did Mark make it out in time? Does not look so. Mark is going to go a lap down.
Yep. So good news for him. He's the only car a lap down right now, so he is going to be the lucky dog recipient. And I mean, being that far back, it's not too bad. I mean, he'll be able to save some stuff. Something I am noticing, Tommy Fox didn't come down and fix his car after that. Still missing the front bumper, so I'm going to try and save that fast repair. Not really try and fix the car, but that thing not going to drive how he wants it to.
No, it's not going to have much front end grip. And it's going to hurt him on the straight. Well, there's not much for straight at Richmond, but it's going to hurt that top speed. As lights are off on the pace car, should be going green next time by.
But if I know Richmond, I think we might have one more caution, and then we'll have a really long green flag run. Just usually how this track runs. But up front, Devin Sanchez and Brandon Ybarra.
Yep, as we are, looks like about to go green. Pace car is in. Devin does have the restart. As we are green, looks like he went pretty early as he gets a good jump. Brandon gets a good jump too, as Danny is going to be on the inside.
Yeah, that's a really good jump. He's got a really big lead here, and that's going to set this back 2, 3, and 4 kind of in a dogfight now.
As Zach Panzarella looks inside of Patrick Cowgill. Still even going into 1 and 2. Still going at it as Devin now has almost a half-second lead. So does Danny on Brandon, and Patrick Cowgill's going up to the side. As they get single file. Oh, Chris Cowgill got a little loose there.
Looks like the field's starting to single file their way out.
Danny Sanchez has set the fastest lap at 21.54. So look for the battle for third now. Does look like. So look through the field and.
So I think this is what we're going to see out of Richmond. I mean, not much racing right now. It's really going to come down to tire wear later on.
Patrick Cowgill looks inside.
It's on the wall. And there stays green, but the 70 hard in the wall with the purple car. I think that is that
miss. You got 76 of Joe C. Quinn missing the front, and Cody Matthews looks like he's having trouble controlling it. We'll go back to the front. Patrick Cowgill does take third place from Brandon. As it looks like Brandon Lawless took 4th place or 5th place for Zach Panzarella.
Even worse, Cody Matthews couldn't turn into pit road, hit the cones or the barrels, and left front damage, compounding now right front damage. Joe Quinn, the other one involved, misses a pit box.
Take a look further down the field here as we go up. There's a couple more. Zach Hillman and Stephen Neal having a decent battle here.
This field's starting to separate. First two kind of pulled away. You see that gap.
Danny is last lap was 300ths quicker. They both have the same leaders. First, second, both have the same fastest lap.
Well, Danny right now, on average, last 5 laps, running about a 1/10 quicker.
He was a 10th quicker there. He's now on his bumper.
Speed. Here at Richmond, I mean, you can wear out that right front so quick at a place like this. It'll be interesting to see if he's taking care of it or if he's going to fall back.
So we'll look in his cockpit view here, see if he's pushing too hard, as we'll also get. Here, good lift there, putting a quite bit of wheel in it, looks like. Little counter steer here and there, but sounds like he's coasting a good bit there. Would you not say that also?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. I mean, probably doing a pretty good job. I mean, right now lap times have evened out now that he's caught him. Dirty air is a problem in these cars. It's going to be a problem for the whole season, even at these short tracks. But
as he was saying, dirty air is quite a problem. As you look there, can't get the car turned once he got behind him. We'll go back to here's Patrick Cowgill's pulled away also. He's got about a 1 second lead over Brandon. That's the battle here for third is more of 4th place, getting pretty bunched up here as this bringing in Chris Cowgill and Philip Beaver into the fight as they're following a single file. So we'll look here. It looks like Chris Cowgill has a higher top speed than guys in front. Looks like he's pushing a little more than the rest of the field.
yeah, might have saved a little bit early and starting to pull in just a little bit on some of these guys.
So we have a battle for P13 at the moment. Jerry Rose is in a battle with, I think that's Joshua there. Yes, that would be Joshua. Looks to the inside, does get the position if he's able to hold it. Jerry looks for the cutback, isn't able to pull it off though.
We're going to look inside this time though. Nope.
Oh, does get the bumper inside. Seems able to keep the keep the traction. Does not move. It looks like that tail wagged out a little bit. He's got to be careful here. He's got the 30 of Gwen Grisby behind him, just waiting for that mistake to happen.
That's the hard part about Richmond. You want to make that pass on the inside, but the outside gets a really good run down the straights. It's what makes this place so special. The inside is good by yourself, but the outside comes alive when you cut off that the exit of that car on the inside. Makes those lanes really even.
So we'll go back up here. Looks like this fight's getting a little more. Looks like Panzarella is sticking it a little bit back, trying to get a little bit of clean air there.
Now we're talking about the 2 leaders starting to pull away. You can see now Patrick Cowgill starting to reel in those 2 leaders.
Patrick Cowgill's only about a 2nd and a 10th back. We'll get see if I can't get lap times up on the screen. Here we go. It run about a 10th quicker right now than the leaders.
You know, we've kind of found our rhythm here. This is what Richmond is really known for, starting to spread out a little bit, single file. Really closest battle now is for 1st and 2nd, but everywhere else throughout the field, kind of single file, and these guys have found their rhythm.
Let's look here as we wait for Calgill. Was 200s quicker that lap.
This green flag run has brought that track temp you were talking about, 69 degrees, now up to 72 degrees with them running on it. So track temp a little bit different, changing.
So we come around
As that battle for the lead now,
lead is,
side by side.
Here we go. Oh, able to.
Oh, loose off the corner there.
Somebody's going to be enjoying this will be Patrick Calgill watching them battle. As you look there, leader was a 10th quick, 10th slower than both of them. As we'll go back here.
He's going to try the crossover here. He's going to get the run. He goes to the inside, going to dive it down low real hard, but the 56 going to get that corner exit we talk about.
I should be able to keep it even here as long as he keeps the grip. Be able to get the slide drop done here into one. But the 56 sends it in, also able to stay on his outside quarter panel, not allowing him to slide up. Oh, big loose movement.
And that's what it is. You get that corner exit taken away. You lose all that grip. And here comes Patrick Calgill to take advantage. It was a second back from the leader. Now only 7/10.
We got and only 3/10 behind Danny Sanchez as they've got about a 2-second gap to the cars behind.
Yeah, still got a little bit of time before they catch lap traffic about straightaway away, so still got time that these guys can sort it out by themselves.
Take a look back here at some of the battles going on. We got Glenn Grisby still on the attack on Jerry Rose. Looks to the inside, might be able to get it here, but looks like Jerry Rose is going to cut him off right there. Good defensive move there. A little risky, but now the benefit of Jerry Rose doing there is he's taking that long arc. It's going to keep the heat out of the tires and just diving it straight on the inside and hugging it.
Yeah, trying to make the track as straight as possible until you have to turn it. You know, going in straight, turning it, and then going out straight. Does a really good job of saving those tires that way. But can't be too aggressive in the middle of the corner turning it, or else you'll really burn that right front.
As we watch this battle, as they are catching him back up, it's down to 4/10 now. As Patrick gets in the wall there.
Yeah, these front three now. Put a blanket over him.
Take a look back at Brandon here, see how he's doing. It looks like Panzarella has just about a 4/10 gap now. Phil Beavers dropped back from Chris, so Panzarella is just having to kind of run this race here. We're lap 34 as he touches the wall there.
And Josie Quinn has dropped out of the race. Probably a little bit too much damage to keep going, but someone I want to point out, just a few spots back in 10th. Stephen Neal still up plus 12 from the start, doing a really good job of holding that track position that he got early on and making a little bit of ground here.
Yeah, he's making good ground, and looks like he's able to hold off or just stay right behind Philip Sanchez, who's big spin behind. That is Zach Hillman, gets into the wall.
Ooh, a hard hit.
And that will bring out the caution.
That was a really big spin. I wonder if that was loose, and it looks like he might have a good amount of damage on the rear end.
Let's see. We'll take a look back here.
The front doesn't look too bad.
Looks to just a little too much on the throttle. Keeps the back rear end. Slams rear end there. You know, that might be rear tire damage, though. Looks like he might have smacked it.
Well, let's see. It's close. But I was noticing, here at Richmond, the longer the run goes, you kind of don't want to be as low on exit, especially if you're wrapping the corner. Because we saw there, the car just got loose. On exit because he was so low on exit. At Richmond, you kind of want to exit straight out to get it so you don't get it loose.
Looks like we're going to Devin come in. Danny's going to stay out.
Danny Sanchez stays out. The rest of the field behind so far coming in. Yeah, everyone behind coming in except for Danny.
Which he has not pitted, or maybe he has. Let me see if I can. No, has not pitted yet.
No, so 38. Do we know how many tires these guys got?
I believe four. 3 on the car.
4.
3
I
in the
would
pit
have.
lane.
You'd think he'd come in at this point. I mean, you could save a set for later. Tires are definitely going to matter here at Richmond. But Danny Sanchez is going to stay out. Brandon. Devin Sanchez is going to be second out. Patrick Cowgill in third. Keep in position. Mark Zabok going to get the lucky dog, I believe.
Looks like they're going to all stay together. So we'll take that off and we will go. See. As the 10 of Cody Matthews trying to get the wave around there. Fortunate that Danny stayed out. It's like Cody Matthews might have had an. It's just slow down on track. Saying it.
Yeah, he's.
So we'll look at the new leader, Danny Sanchez, up one position. He was in second place during the race. But Devin was able to come out on second, going to have fresher tires.
Yeah, and this is going to be an eye-opener for the field. If Danny can hold on here, it's going to mean the tires don't matter at all, and you're just going to need track position any way you can get it. If Danny can stay within the top 5, I think we'll see less tire calls. But if he falls back like a rock down to like 10th to 15th, I think we're going to see tires be a premium tonight. You're going to need them. But it'll be really telling what happens with Danny here.
As lights are off on the pace car, as we see some guys trying to warm up the tires there, as we will be going green this time by.
Yeah, almost a third of the way through the race, 10 laps from that. And so far, some green flag racing.
So we are in the race start zone now, and it goes. Devin able to get a good jump even on a little bit colder tires. Patrick Cowgill gets a good jump too. Going to be on the inside here going into turn 1. Devin run almost all the way up at the wall, cuts down, gets the run, able to pulls down in front of Patrick Cowgill, able to keep second place.
Yeah, gets the block.
So we'll see. As it looks like Danny is still holding on.
Most of the field, single file. Stephen Neal, closest one up, who is double file.
Oh, does 41 gets in the wall there?
Oh,
whoa, gets.
Looking 3 wide.
So we are 3 wide now as we look at.
4 wide.
Chris Cowgill looks slow there. Not sure what happened there, but the 35 of Philip Sanchez was able to.
Looked really good right there on the bottom. Yeah.
Gains like 3 positions there. As Chris Cowgill now looks to the inside.
Oh, wrecking in the front. Danny Sanchez around.
Able to keep it straight though.
He saved it.
But Patrick Cowgill gets the lead.
Go back and look at when we get a chance, because he was really. There was some contact there with somebody.
That was lap 44, so we'll try to go take a look back at that here later.
I'm looking back at it right now.
There's 83 of Brandon Lowell looking inside of Zach Panzarella here. Panzarella able to hold him off. Is running that middle lane though. I'm not sure what it's going to do for tires. But Patrick Cowgill.
Oh, I'm looking back at it. The 56 went to the bottom. The 62 kind of tried to block it off, but 56 just had more speed and just got into the back of him.
It is unfortunate. But drops back down to 8th. Let's see what damage recovery he can do here tonight.
Need Jerry Rose around on the back. The leader's going by him now. Oh, he's got a damaged right front.
Oh, big wreck.
Big hits.
That bring out the caution as 41 gets into him too. That'd be Joshua.
Yeah, I don't think he knew that his right front was destroyed, and he's saying brakes are broken, steering's broken, but no way for him to know until he got up on track.
Take a look what truly happened a quarter.
And it's real unfortunate for Stephen Neal. collected in
Oh,
that, and
gets loose.
yeah, and a little bit of contact, maybe a little bit of help,
Oh, it looks
but
like this could not
already
get turned
loose.
left. Oh, and leader's coming around. Backs it back
Yeah,
out of the
leaders
way.
come.
But
And man, the biggest mover of the day we'll see here, Stephen Neal, just nowhere to go when he comes back on track right here.
oh, and this won't
And
turn
just,
left. Oh, and the
yeah.
45 and Chris Calgill and the 10.
Oh, and flipping back there.
Oh, that's Chris Calgill flipping, but we have the 10 of Cody Matthews, 45 of Stephen Neal, all involved in that.
Pit stops are happening. Going to be the only car down pit road to make a regular stop, not fix damage. Going to be Danny Sanchez taking his tires.
Look back up.
Looks like Jerry Rose going to have that fast repair. Get that car fixed along with Stephen Neal. Had a fast repair. Cody Matthews still on pit road. Looks like might be done for the night with the right front broken, front fender off, and no fast repair to use.
But Patrick Calgill, your new leader after the contact between Devin and Danny. Somebody I said watch out during the beginning of this race. He's always quick on these ovals. And I know he loves a loose car, so once these things start getting loose, I think he's going to excel at kind of controlling this field.
Yeah, and Richmond has a tendency, it's really tight, but if you don't respect corner exit, it'll get loose on you. And that's kind of what we saw with Jerry Rose there. Just got loose on exit, couldn't recover it, and might have got a little tap from behind, but was already loose at the point. But this track, you're going to be tight and loose. You're going to have both. The car is going to be awful for a majority of the race, and you just kind of have to race it.
So we're only a third of the way through now. Am I looking at the timing? Well, we're about 30 minutes into this race now, or roughly.
Just about.
We can take a look at how much. We only got about an hour and 6 minutes to go. We've only been through a third of this race. This might come down, if we keep having cautions, to a time race. As pace car is in. Here we go. Patrick Calgill has control. Gets a jump. Devin almost timed that perfectly. Calgill does get a good jump, but Devin's going to be able to stay to the outside of Panzarella. So we're too wide behind. Oh, getting a little tight there.
Not going to be able to make the pass here. Going to have Devin Sanchez up in second and too wide behind.
You got Brandon Ybarra and Brandon Lawless finding it out hard.
And we've seen once you make those passes, a really good dive right there for Brandon Lawless.
See if he's able
on
to
the
block
inside
it
to
off.
make the pass. Ooh, and Panzarella gets loose, and that's going to open the door for Brandon Lawless for third.
Oh, gets loose again, but able to keep the speed up. As we're going into once, side by side, as we look there, just at the front, we got Devin on the bumper of Patrick.
And there are battles happening all over the track right now. Oh, and first.
Devin looks to the inside as
and he's there.
Able to hold him off a little bit longer.
He throws it into turn one. I think Calgill right now trying to save a little bit of tires. Not really going to be too upset about getting past here. Going to fight it, but I think he's trying to save a little bit of tire for the long run.
So we're going to go to... Oh, that's not what I wanted. See if we can't see the battle behind going on also on one of these camera views. We're getting snip pigs of his. Panzarella is still side by side with Brandon.
It's a good battle right now. Is the 0-4. Oh, an advantage on the bottom.
Lolis is coming into this battle for first place.
I think he's going to clear him down here in turn one. Panzarella with a wide arc.
Patrick looks like he's
going to have to slide up on exit. Going to do it.
And Patrick also gets past there as Devin's able to hold him off. Patrick Lois looks to the inside of Patrick Cowgill. Oh, it gets turned.
Oh, we're spinning the lead.
Oh, and collects. Oh, big wreck. Oh, and collects 04.
Still going.
And then collects his
and that
brother.
was for the lead.
Take a look back here and see.
Black Panzerella front end is destroyed. I'm not quite. It looked like just a disagreement on where they were going to be on exit.
Oh, it looks like this gets a little high, and that just collects both. And who was that?
Someone got into the back of Panzerella. I couldn't tell who it was. Oh, was that Noons?
Let's see if we can get it better. Well, that's not very much better one. 41. That would be Joshua Noons. But we'll go to a cockpit view cam of what he can see here. So we'll back this up a little bit.
Panzerella down pit road in his box. I don't think he has a fast repair. Car's not getting fixed. Take a look. Oh,
and this couldn't see it, has nowhere to go. As we go back here. So
pit road is starting here. Brandon Ybarra down, first one down. He's got damage. But behind that, Dylan Schmidt, I think, was part of it as well.
Matthews looks like.
But Noons also no fast repair for those two really damaged cars of Joshua Noons and Zach Panzerella. I think everyone down here just about is getting damage fixed. Maybe a couple near the back that are taking tires and fuel, but
Patrick Cowgill missed his box there. Patrick Cowgill had a fast repair, taken 2 so far. We'll take a look here. As Devin is your leader now, and Lois able to make it through that one also. We'll keep second place. Philip Beaver up 10 spots now. Behind him, Lucian up 15 with Philip Sanchez behind them up 12. So third, fourth, and fifth are up all double-digit gainers so far tonight.
Yeah, these wrecks have really shaken up the field, especially this one. This one is probably the biggest shakeup so far.
As it looks like Panzerella is not going to have a fast repair. Not sure if that car is fixable either with the destroyed front right suspension.
Yeah, Joshua Noons said didn't have a fast repair, but back out on track. Missing that front bumper. I'm going to try and gain some points here. And yeah, you know, we were talking about just before this caution, they have this timer set up so that the race can't be over, I believe, what is it, 2 hours?
So it's an hour and a half, and that is so if you want to run the MRL Cup Series after this race, that will be right when the practice starts. So you won't have to get any disadvantage due to running this series also.
Yeah, and this was a talking point. It was kind of like the races probably won't go that long, but there's a chance, and I mean, we're getting close.
Yeah, we're getting close. We'll take a look real quick as they before they get back. Yeah, we only got an hour now to do about 90 laps. So as Devin does have the restart here, and we are green. Quite an early jump for Devin. It looks like, not sure if that might have been an early move up or not, but Lois gets a good jump also, able to hold it. So we look behind as
taps the wall.
Taps the wall a couple of times there, so we'll go watch this battle on the bumper of Philip Beaver. Yeah, look back up here. It looked like we were keeping it as we're too wide back here. Quinn Grisby on the outside. Brandon and Patrick Cowgill making a charge back up the field now.
Yeah, he's really quick right now, going through some of the slower cars. Not slower, just I think he's just quicker. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, he's had some speed tonight. So if we take a look here, his best lap is about 3/10 quicker than the guys he's around right now. So you got Dylan Schmidt able to fight with Tommy Fox. It's like Chris Cowgill was able to come back out also. Keeps it going. Here we go, drag race to turn 1. Does look like he's going to be able to make the pass here if he can slide up without. Yep, does make the pass as well. We'll take back a look at your leaders. Devin has a 3/10 lead on Brandon. Philip Beaver's 4/10 behind.
Someone I think we still got to pay attention to, Danny Sanchez on newest tires of these guys up here. Came down maybe 10 laps later, and he's got the best tires up there.
Take a look here. His last lap was a 21.6. Only the quickest one in the top 5. As Phil Beaver sets his personal best that last time by. Yep, still about a 4/10 lead. Oh, sends it in deep. Lois does, able to get that lead down almost 3/10 even. So we'll take a look back here at Patrick Cowgill's side-by-side. Oh, squeezing hard down to the yellow line, but Patrick able to get a better run. With that contact, puts Brandon, kind of gets Brandon loose, not able to keep the speed up. So he's looking at Philip Sanchez now looking the inside of Gwen Grisby's slowly making his way up now, back in the top 10.
Yeah, someone we really haven't mentioned all night.
Look here, Patrick Calgo able to get past Lucian there. As looks like Devin and Lois are kind of pulling away from their pack. Almost have a second lead so far on this run. We got 10 laps on these tires. Or these guys have almost 40 laps now. Newest tires are Patrick Cowgill in 5th place on lap 58. So he's only got about 13 laps on these tires. So take a look back here. As Cowgill looking to the outside of Danny Sanchez here. Oh, looks maybe a cutback.
He's already up to 5th place here, looking for 4th.
Yeah, he's still 10th quicker than the rest of the field. Oh, now able to keep throttle down. You see there, the back end get a little loose.
Him being in that accident, I think he's on newer tires than Danny here.
Yeah, Danny, last lap Danny pitted was lap 47. He's 10 lap newer tires. Patrick Calgo has. So he looks to the inside.
Ooh. Man, he
Able
just looks
to
so
keep
loose
it-
on entry.
Able to keep it down there though, but not able to make the moves. We'll look back up at your leaders. Kind of the same, just following each other here. They are running 21.8s. And
Right now,
kind of
there's a dogfight happening for 12th, 13th, and 14th also. I mean, there's just battles everywhere.
that is Dylan Schmidt, Stephen Neal, and Chris Cowan. Looks like Jordan Fingan tagging on the back of that pack. Zach Panzarella is back on track now. Looks like he might have had a fast
That would have been a lot of damage to fix. That his right
pit
front
time
wasn't
was
connected.
240, so it must have potentially a fast repair.
I'm wondering if he didn't use the fast repair and had to do required repairs and then use the fast repair because it wasn't checked.
That is
the problem.
probably what it was.
P4 right now. Danny looking to the inside of the 60. Philip Beaver.
Philip Beaver. Patrick might send a 3 wide here. Gets the run. Gets to the outside of Danny Sanchez. So it gets to the bumper of Philip there.
We're
3
gonna send it
wide.
inside.
Oh, Phil
Oh, in
gets
the
to the
wall.
wall. Able to keep his feet up. Patrick. Lucky there. It didn't call us a
Patrick
wreck.
now. But here comes on the backside Brandon Ybarra.
The leaders have now picked up the pace, running 4/10 quicker, or about 2 to 3 tenths quicker than the rest of the field now. That's
Ooh,
gaps up to.
Cowgill just really loose.
Ooh, Brandon on his bumper. So take a look back here. Mark Zabok looking to take over 8th place here. Hop back up here. Philip Beaver still under pressure from Patrick Cowgill. As Danny was able to take 3rd place. As we're kind of getting single filed here as Patrick looks to the outside. Oh, gives him a bump.
Man, I don't think they're done yet.
Looks like Brandon gave Patrick a bump there, able to get all the way even. Still at his wheel well. See if Phillips got any tire left to rip around the outside and hold that position. Looks like he's going to squeeze him through that middle lane. So we're still 2 wide and 3 4. Patrick's having to slow way up into the corner. I'm not sure he doesn't overheat his tires a little bit. It's fine those right now.
And this is the worst part about Richmond.
As Phillip is on almost, what is that, 50 lap tires here in...
Ooh, Cowgill gets up, almost tags him. Lose a lot of momentum there.
Cowgill does take 4th place there and going to have to keep the speed up through 1 and 2 to pull the slide drive off, but doesn't look like he's going to be able to... Oh, Phillip in the wall. He's going to give Patrick Cowgill the run he needs to get 4th place. As now you look, we got Philip Sanchez catching up to the back of this pack, along with Mark Zabok. So took a look back here. It's we're side by side, Glenn Grisby and Lucian. And behind them, Tommy Fox. I believe that is Dylan Schmidt. Yes, it is. As Stephen Neal is looking right behind them, it's kind of being patient, waiting for these guys to sort it out. Dylan Schmidt gets
a back just a little bit.
Crazy run. Oh, gets a little close there.
As that battle for 5th place also starting to heat back up. I mean, there's just battles everywhere.
Does look like Patrick is now catching Danny. They're only separated by 9 laps. Tire difference. So we'll get some last lap times put up on the screen. Patrick is about a 10th quicker. We'll look here at the updated time. Still about a 10th quicker than Danny is, and is quicker than the leaders at the moment.
But right now, those leaders have caught each other, and I mean, there's a race happening now as they catch a lap car of Joshua Nunes.
Go see what Nunes does here. Does he stay high? It's going to stay high here for the leaders. Who that's going to hurt the most right here is Brandon Lois, because he does get clear, so able to not hurt him too bad. As he looks to the outside, sends it on the outside, gets side by side. It looks like
just slides up, just not grip.
Yes. Doesn't look as bad as the races we call, the late models we call, but man, there's still not much grip on the outside when you got, man, they're running now over 50 lap old tires.
Yeah, to make that top work at Richmond, you can't use it. You got to use it for exit. You can't use it for entry.
As we did miss, Patrick Cowgill does get past Danny Sanchez, watching that battle for the lead.
That battle for 5th again, now just a hornet's nest.
Now, Patrick is running about equal times now as the leaders. As Brandon looks like he's able to clear. Philip's able to stay even.
And when he pinches him hard there.
And should be able to get clear here. Yes, does get clear. Philip is going to just stay on that inside. Does get the
on the outside, though.
Cover off as Philip is not able to get off and just run a normal line as he's still getting kind of Mark now looks to the outside of Phillip. Phillip's going to lose 3 spots here, maybe 4.
Oh, he seems to struggle.
He is one of those, he's got 50 lap tires on us. We're coming to lap 93 now. Take a look here. It looks like Devin was able to pull a little bit away as Patrick's pulling up to them.
Chris Cowgill has some kind of damage on the car. Something's not right.
I don't see any. That front left might be a little.
I know he just went through the grass last time by, so that might.
It does have a little bit of front end damage. The front right or front left.
He's really struggling with it too.
We got some pit takers. We got Devin and Philip Bieber down in the pits. That's going to give Lois. Oh, Lois missed pit road. Here comes Patrick Cowgill on the outside with keeping the speed up. Patrick Cowgill is going to get that lap lead.
Yeah, that could have been so much worse.
I'm not wondering if Lois might not run out of gas now if he's not pulling in there early. I mean, they've 50 laps. It looks like he's going to make it down pit road and able to make it this time by as Patrick Cowgill, your new leader. But with that knowledge,
40 mile an hour.
But with that knowledge, we're looking 58 laps. They're going to have to pit roughly about lap 108, I believe.
He's gone. Brandon, how long did he go before that?
Pitted lap 97 or 96. Last lap, so that'd been 60 laps. So my bad, it'd be lap 100 and.
Really? They're splitting this in half.
Yep. So here we go. Lucian also down.
Tommy Fox
Tommy Fox down. Now the problem is you do go a lap down. Glenn Grisby down.
And caution here would change the whole race at this point.
As that is Philip Sanchez coming up now. And he did, let me double check. Did take 4, so should have some fresher tires than Patrick. And we'll keep a look at the lap times for the guys who just pitted. They are running 21.6s, so that is about 0.6, about half a second faster.
Yeah, that's going to pay off. You've seen how hard it is to pass if you're on kind of even tires, so Patrick's kind of got to run this out and hope that he can get that tire advantage
Philip
later.
Sanchez and Tommy Fox coming out now. Tommy Fox might be... let's see. Yeah, 2 laps down, Tommy Fox. Grisby 2 laps down also. But right now, Chris Cowgill rounds out the last people on the lead lap. As we are coming to lap 102 next time by.
Lucian back down pit road.
Let's see what happens there. I'll keep an eye on his pit time. But Patrick Cowgill still running.
And now Danny Sanchez and Brandon Ybarra down pit road.
But
it's 3rd and 4th.
Patrick Cowgill still running 22.1. So it's only about 4/10 slower.
Yeah, he's got to just wait. If he goes in now, he'll lose too much to the guys who've pit. He's got to wait and try.
Tommy Fox in the grass.
Ooh, he had just pit too. Stays green for now.
Oh, he's got to. Oh, don't stop. Keep speed up, Tommy. That would have been very unfortunate for
it would have.
Basically 7th back.
And it's battle now for 6th. Battling some lap traffic here.
Devin is...
Gonna have Stephen Neal coming in this time by.
Mark in this time by also. So Chris looks like just be letting these guys by on the fresher tires, run that outside lane. Jordan Finnegan up 7 spots, hoping had a
I got
decent.
4 guys who stayed out, haven't pit yet. Hoping for that caution.
So we'll
Here
take
comes the 03 of Christopher Cowgill.
take a look back here. So we got a fight for P9, Jerry Rose. And Danny Sanchez looks to the inside. Jerry Rose taking the outside line. It looks like he's going to be able to make it done, get it done here. Chris Cowgill down. It's Patrick Cowgill still running. As we'll look. As Stephen
Jordan
Neal
Finnegan down.
is going to be coming
At
out right
least.
behind Glenn Grisby.
I think that's going to be the only car. Patrick Cowgill, the only car who hasn't come down pit road yet.
Also, Dylan Schmidt also has not came down last lap. Same lap as Patrick Cowgill, lap 58.
Oh, yeah.
Here comes Gwen to get at least one lap back.
And right now, our cycle leader going to be Devin Sanchez. Patrick Cowgill now.
Come down. As we look here, so we'll watch Devin see where he comes, how far. Oh, Chris on the outside here. So it looks like 78. Jordan Finnegan is going to come out.
Patrick Cowgill still on pit road, putting his tires on. Still going on here.
Oh, big wreck. Maybe caution. No caution
Stays
yet.
green. Cowgill off pit road. He's going to lose position behind Nunes. Nunes would slow off pit road, still slow off pit road. That's going to hurt Cowgill. Going to lose the lead to Brandon Lawless and Dylan Schmidt.
Dylan Schmidt still hasn't pitted yet, but I think it's just going to be Lawless here. Now, the benefit of he does have almost 20 lap newer tires with Patrick Cowgill. So
Yeah,
I don't
Lawless
think he's,
was that first one to pit. I think he was the first one down.
But there goes Jerry Rose and Devin Sanchez. Unfortunate for Devin. He looked fast all night. Having to come down pit road and fix that car. That would have been great news for Dylan there. That caution got called. It looks like they are now on the same lap as Lawless was able to get by him there.
Yeah, he's still hoping for a caution. Would still be a help. But running out of time here.
Here comes
I'm wondering how much far they can go on fuel.
Patrick. Gets 2 seconds back now. Needs to get past Dylan.
Yeah, he's stuck, though, behind quite a bit of lap cars. Stuck behind 3 of them. Well, that's going to be one less with Zach Panzarella coming down to pit road this time. But still has a few cars in between him and the leader that he's going to have to try and get by, and they're not going to be the easiest of passes.
No, because they're not going to really try to let him by, I don't think, because it's just going to hurt their tires. As they still have races going on. As Philip Beaver is trying to chase down Lucien, who's just a car in front of him now from Patrick Cowgill. And that is the battle for P12. So we'll look back here. Tommy Fox catching up to Jordan Finnegan. So we have a battle. Stephen Neal. Gwen Grisby is catching up slowly. Patrick sends around the outside to get his lap back now. Patrick back on the lead lap.
Kneeling, I think.
Well, it's time to chase down Brandon. If the caution comes out, he's going to want to pit if he has a set of tires.
I think he said he's pitting this time on the radio, but he's kind of blocked in. And he slows down the middle of the track.
Oh, tags! Looks like they're all able to keep it
like 60
straight.
And I mean, he called it out and was blocked in and just slowed down right in the middle of the track. That could have been so much worse. As now there's clean air in front of Patrick Cowgill, and he can see Brandon Lawless in front of him.
So look here, it's going to be...
Right now, what is it, last 5 lap average, he is about half a tenth quicker.
I say
So not
last
much.
lap, Patrick reeled him in by 3/10.
Jeez.
He is
Well,
flying. Run
we got to remember,
21.7s right now.
as a Cowgill was stuck behind that lap traffic. Now he's not, and here it is. These laps are coming, and yet last 5 laps now 0.2 of a second quicker.
It goes almost 2 tenths here. 0.19. Gap down to almost half a second now.
And this is what Cowgill needed to make this work. He ran longer than Lawless. Lawless was the first one in, Cowgill one of the last ones in, and this is the tire difference. This is that crossover point.
Somebody to watch out for. He's got Danny Sanchez only 2.5 seconds back. He is coming in quick also, 2.5 seconds.
And the question is, oh, caution's
out.
Looks like it's going to be Chris Cowgill.
Try to find him.
03.
Missing the front bumper. But we will take
Just
a
on
look
corner
back.
exit, it looks like he gets tight, and then nowhere for Devin to go. And he has to lift when he gets really tight.
Well, that is unfortunate for Chris. We have quite a few cars tonight already missing bumpers.
And pit road starting.
Looks
Yeah,
like
Brandon's
going to come down. Patrick stays out.
Danny Brandon, Ybarra, Sanchez, Philip Sanchez, Glenn Grigsby, Tommy Fox down. So no opportunities here for those guys who are lapped down. Now to get that lap back, a bunch of guys staying out. Patrick Cowgill, Mark Zabak, Stephen Neal, Dylan Schmidt. And Stephen Neal, we've been talking about him all night. He got in that one wreck, was the biggest mover of the race, and once again, the biggest mover of the race, up 19 places in third.
Yeah, he's been moving all night, been quick, and an unfortunate few incidences, but glad to see him back as we're going to have 21, or what's that, 30 or 40 to go? Or
Yep. Oh, and
so let's take an update.
who's that? Oh, that was left down, Jerry.
Now, we do only have 36 minutes left, so if we start having a caution fest, it's going to be cutting it close.
Yeah, with Richmond, this tends to happen. I was saying it, you get a couple cautions back to back, and then you get a really good long flag or green flag run. And then now we've got these cautions, and you got to kind of think they're going to bring out more if you're those leaders. I'm thinking that's why they stayed out, didn't take tires. If we don't get any more cautions, like those guys who took tires, I think we're looking at, was it Brandon Lawless the first one in?
I believe
Yeah, Brandon
so.
Lawless the first one in. But also on that same thing, Dylan Schmidt only on 4-lap old tires here, green flag laps, in 4th place.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to go pretty fast, but what I'm looking forward to is you got Lois. Let's see, Brandon Lois is going to be your closest car that pit on these last couple of laps. Is going to be in 6th place. Got a little bit of traffic to work through, but it is going to. I mean, you got
plenty of time if it stays green.
Close to 25 to, or you're going to be 26 to go, as we are going green next time by.
I think this is the most we've seen this field separated by tires. So something we haven't seen all tonight.
This pace car is down. Here we go. Patrick Cowgill goes, gets a good jump. This Mark also gets a good jump. Gonna jump, be able to keep 2nd place potentially as Stephen Neal looks to the inside.
And you see already the 29 trying to make moves on the inside. Oh, hard in the wall to 83. Keeps it rolling though. Gonna lose a lot of spots. He was that one to watch.
As Mark gets in the wall there a little bit too, as we take a look back here.
And something not good for that 29. He's making moves. But right now, Patrick Cowgill, you look at that scoring pylon, pulling away from the field.
He got 7 tenths, 8 tenths now. So we're side by side back here.
3 wide, gets tight.
Jordan Finnegan looked to the outside, able to make it the pass work, but still be side by side into one. we go.
The fight for the lead almost non-existent as this battle rages on for 5th on back.
Pull up the valve box up here. So take a look further.
Oh, there goes the 29. Goes around the outside a little further up there.
Stephen Neal sends it way deep up at the wall.
Ooh, it's gonna really hurt.
Brandon comes through. He's got the fresh tires. They should be warm now. He's gonna have better grip.
Uses them up just a little bit.
Brandon's able to make the pass. Stephen gets in the wall as the 83 Lowes comes down. Look at the inside of Stephen Neal. Same as the 35 of Philip Sanchez.
And these guys are driving it really hard. Some of these guys aren't going to make it to the end with these tires. They're going to really get tight as this run goes on. Not long, but...
As you look at Dylan Schmidt putting on a pretty good defense on here from Brandon. It'll hold him off just a little bit. That Mountain Dew National Guard car gets in the wall. It looks like he's struggling a little bit on those tires. They are quite old now.
Almost gets the nose taken off.
We got 21 to go. The gap has come down to 6/10. They are catching back up. As Brandon looks to the inside. Oh, having off the feet gas. There's Mark in the wall. Oh, inside and he gets turned.
Around he goes. Oh, might stay green.
No,
he gets
caution's out.
Caution's out. That's not what Patrick Cowgill wanted to see. They were catching him, but he had a good-sized lead there with those guys starting to battle.
And if we go back and watch this, if we look, it's that Mark's gonna get in the wall a little bit. It's gonna have to either lift or tries to cut down here, and just not.
Yeah, I think he thinks he's clear.
Just catches that basically where the nose starts to stick out a little bit.
Now, are you pitting here for tires? Do you think anyone's going to come down? I think if you're in the back, there's only 11 cars on the lead lap. You make it 12 when we get going green. So I think if you're in that 7th on back, you take tires here. You try it.
And we just look at Glenn. He did that, but he's only made it up to 8th. And you're only going to have about 16 to go. So we see what Patrick decides to do here. Stays out.
Dylan Schmidt going to be
coming down. Same
I'm
as
surprised we didn't see a couple more.
Joshua is the only ones.
Joshua Noon's back down. Chris Cowgill trying to fix more of that car. Dylan Schmidt, yeah, the only one down on the lead lap.
And there goes
I do believe
your lucky dog of Lucian.
Yep.
The 01.
Man, we've got this race is really the race of biggest movers and biggest losers. We got Philip Sanchez up 12, Stephen Neal up 15 from the start, Tommy Fox up 11 from the start, and then Zach Panzarella, Joshua Nunes, Chris Cowgill down 10, Devin Sanchez down 15. So a lot of back and forth, a lot of big wrecks.
Mark's up 7 also up here at the front, second place. Now here's the question: does Patrick take the outside or inside here?
I mean, last time he took the inside, got a huge jump. I think he's taking the inside again. It worked so well.
The only benefit you'd have for taking the outside is Brandon, the only person. I mean, you still got either outside or inside. You're going to have 2 fast cars with newer tires coming at you, but.
Man, I think I'd want to start in the top. I mean,
yeah, it's gonna, I think the top, just because that's going to make Mark able to slow up Brandon just a little bit more.
Yeah. I don't want to count out Danny though. He's been quick too. I mean,
Danny's been fast. As we're double filing up here, got 1 to go to green. So we're gonna.
I was a little bit worried. What is it about Brandon Lawless's car? He smacked the wall pretty good, but holding on, still all right up in 5th. I mean, I was worried. It looked like a hard hit.
So we'll take a look at it here. Doesn't look like he's got any damage on that left side. As the camera pans around here. We're gonna see that right side. Doesn't look like anything. So hopefully he is able to keep it straight. Having a decent run, up 3 spots. I know he's up at the front for a while, but
Now I think we're going to see some aggressive moves. I mean, only 15 to go once we go green.
Lights are off on the pace car. Pace car dives down in the pit road. Patrick Calgan went early last time. Let's see what he does this time. Goes early again. Mark gets a good jump too on this outside, staying even. Left the rest of the field kind of sleeping. Already got a 2/10 lead. As there goes
Yeah, but
Patrick. Mark's going to need to pull down here just to defend. Able to file single file. So here we go, coming to 14 to go. So look behind, battle for fourth place, getting loose. Wallace, and that's going to let Danny Sanchez keep fourth place. As here we go. Patrick's got a 3/10 lead. Lois looks to the inside. They are pushing. Oh, Lois has to lift.
Tap him.
We're going. Brandon on the inside of Mark.
Man, these guys aren't giving any room down the straightaway. Someone's going to get turned here.
Patrick's now next one up is Patrick. He's going to have to defend hard with coming to 12 to go. Danny Sanchez sends it deep, able to get to the bumper of Mark. Let's take a look for Tommy Fox. Looks to be catching up to Jordan Finnegan here.
Yeah, those front few starting to single file out is the closest battle to the front.
Looks like Mark's having trouble keeping it on the bottom. Danny gets a good run on the inside. Here we go, gets a 3 wide.
3 wide.
Wallace keeping the throttle in, able to stick it. It's 2 wide. Danny Sanchez gets third place. As here we go. Patrick Calgill still able to keep 3/10 the lead. Coming to 11 to go. Next time by will be 10 to go. So here we go. Mark dropped all the way back to 5th. So take a look up here. We're going to get paddle box back up here as they're running about the same lap times right now. Brandon got in the dirty air, slowing him down a little bit, but still keeping that 3/10 lead.
It's going to be real hard to make these passes now. We're going to have to find just a couple tenths here or there, but run out of time for those couple tenths to even matter.
As we do have a battle for basically 4th place, the last podium spot. It's about a 4-car battle right now. Tommy Fox made a good recovery so far, back up to 8th place.
On Ybarra, he's reeling him in. He's there. He's going to have perfect laps from here on out. Patrick Calgill might have to make a mistake for this pass to be made, but almost a 10th quicker last 5 laps.
Lucian, I think, spun it down pit road potentially. Here we go, 8 to go. Patrick Calgill's going to have to defend hard here as we have. Now, one thing Brandon has to be careful here is not battling too hard where he ends up bringing that next pack up to him.
I don't even think he would care too much. I mean, you kind of got to do what you got to do to get up there.
Patrick still keeping that 3/10 lead with 7 to go, coming around 6.
Man, he got right up to his bumper and now just kind of stuck right there. He's going to have to try and find another lane.
I think he's going to run the outside because about 2/10 is where the dirty air starts really affecting you in these cars, in these short tracks. So here we go. 6 to go. As we look back here, we do have a battle for the top 10.
It's just single file, but it's so close.
Mark and Dylan going at it hard as Glenn Grisby looks inside Tommy Fox. It's going to get the position there.
For the leaders.
We'll come back up here, take a look. It's kind of down to the 1/4 of a second. 4 to go.
I think he's just going to have to use another lane. He's not doing it yet. Oh, he's there. Sends it in deep, but not going to be able to get closer.
Go back up back here. Big battle here. Glenn Grisby, Tommy Fox able to battle back.
3 laps to go. Leaders cross the line now. Still the same gap.
And Sanchez is pulling him in. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though.
Last week in this opening recruitment race, Patrick Calgill lost this race to Brandon Ybarra and a late race wreck. And now it looks like Brandon Ybarra, with only 2 to go, not going to be able to get to Patrick Cowgill. Going to take a big mistake, is now Danny Sanchez reeling in for 3rd place.
Equal gaps, 3/10. Looks like Patrick's going to come to the white flag here. He's got to make around
Patrick
one more
Cowgill
corner. Going to get the white flag.
just
Here
needs to
we
keep
are
it
in
on
the
track
penultimate
here.
lap. Patrick just got to keep it straight, keep the speed up. Here we go, and it looks like Brandon makes a decent mistake. So we're going to keep here with Patrick as he comes to the line. And Patrick Cowgill is your winner for the first official race of the DDI ARCA series.
And P5, Dylan Schmidt, Stephen Neal, 6th. 7th, Mark Zabak.
But what a race. That
And
was...
man, I kind of thought we'd see more single file race when we saw it, but even when there was single file, there was at least one good battle going on throughout the field. These guys, a great job tonight, so racy, and we saw a couple cautions, but I mean, still a great race.
They're still very racy as Patrick Cowgill. We watch him do some burnouts.
And I don't think this is the last time we're going to see him do burnouts this season. Just so fast, so strong.
As we watch him finish up those burnouts, we'll pull up the race results. As you have your race winner, Patrick Cowgill. And 2nd place, Brandon, I think he said it was Wabera, if I remember correctly. Sorry, we will get that right eventually by the end of the season. 3rd place, Danny Sanchez. 4th place, Brandon Lolis. 5th place, Dylan Schmidt. Good recovery from him. 6th place, Stephen Neal. Mark Zabak. 7th place. 8th place, Tommy Fox. Glenn Grisby, 9th place. And Philip Sanchez rounds out your top 10.
On the back half of the top 20, or that's not how you say that. Oh, well. 11th, Lucian Thompson. 12th, Jordan Finnegan. 13th, Philip Beaver. 14th, Jerry Rose. 15th, Zach Panzarella. 16th, Joshua Nunes. 17th, Chris Cowgill. 18th, Devin Sanchez. 19th and 20th, Cody Matthews and Zach Hillman. And 21st, Joe C. Quinn.
Alrighty, that was a great race, and we will see if we have any interviews. So we do have our race winner, Patrick Cowgill, waiting for us. Hey, Patrick, we got you?
Yes, sir.
Alrighty, this is your race winner, Patrick Cowgill. Talk us through your race. It looks like you had a pretty decent, good speed tonight.
Yeah, I felt pretty good. I definitely felt like Lolis and Sanchez were a little bit faster than I was. And that Devin guy. But then after that wreck, it kind of threw off my whole pit strategy and stuff, and I was kind of hoping it was going to go green the rest of the way because I could make it on fuel, and I believe if my math was correct, the other guys up in the top 5 could not make it. So I was hoping that the caution wasn't going to come out, and then it came out, and I thought I was screwed, and I'm just amazed that I actually survived that.
Well, it was a great drive from you. I mean, you got caught up in one wreck, had to use the faster pair, and eventually found your way up front. I mean, it seemed like the track, it seemed like a handful tonight.
Oh yeah, it was a pain in the butt.
Alrighty, well, you are the first race winner of the official start of the season. How are you feeling about the rest of the season? We are at Iowa next week.
I honestly don't know. I'm not really that great at short tracks, so I guess we'll see how the rest of the season goes.
Well, like for you, Iowa's a mile and a half, so it's not another short track, but kind of races like one though. But have any shout-outs for the night?
I gotta thank my sponsor CTN MB1 Connected Cure. you guys for doing the podcast. All the guys at DDI, teammates, and the ones that are running the league, and then thank my wifey for letting me race. And yeah.
Alrighty, well, we thank you for joining us, and that was your race winner, Patrick Cowgill.
And we got our second place finisher. We're going to get your name right one of these times. Brandon, you want to lead us off with how to say your last name?
It's Brandon Wybera.
Wybera. All right.
It's,
We'll get it next week.
I was close. I was close. But all right, well, Brandon, you looked like one of the fastest cars on track tonight. Unfortunate, kind of on the pit cycles and Patrick just able to hold the lead. But how did you feel your race went tonight?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Started off, you got the pole there early, so I knew we had some speed in the truck. Made a slight adjustment there, and before the race, just kind of fixed the offset there to try to save some long run speed. And I think it just went too far. Just didn't have nothing for him. And then on that last restart, that guy came across my nose, and I had some front end damage. I was just way too tight, so had nothing for him. He ran a good race. And a good run, good points run for us, and then also the backpack racing team.
It was a great points day for y'all. Look forward to seeing y'all some more. But are you looking forward to Iowa, or is it a track you don't particularly like or have no opinion of?
Oh yeah, we probably consider ourselves more of a smaller track type team. One of our buddies, the 83, Brandon Lawless, he's a big time Iowa guy, so he loves to tell us the ins and outs of that track. So he got to race there in real life. So yeah, we like those kind of tracks. We like the short tracks. We love the ARCA car, the way it handles. You really got to drive them. But yeah, big fans of those, and look forward for all year.
Alrighty, anybody like to shout out tonight?
Yeah, big shout out also to my wife, Backpack Racing, Victory Vision, BY's Designs, that make this thing go around. And, appreciate y'all giving us this host and this awesome league that we get to run with, a lot of clean drivers. So appreciate y'all, and, wish y'all a good league.
Well, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That was your second place finisher, Brandon Wybera.
There you go.
And third, we had Danny Sanchez. We got you up in the booth.
Yes, sir.
Hey, it seemed like you were really quick. You tried that, I believe it was you who tried that no tire call early, the only one out of everyone up there. And you want to tell us what that was like?
It was all right. I could fire off good and maintain. I just forgot to pit. Actually, I was trying something different and wanted to save a set, and it backfired. And the caution came out right when I was fixing the pit, so it helped me out a lot.
All right. Well, it's always good to hear when mistakes, but end up working out with a caution ends up. But yeah, it looks like you had some speed tonight. You were one of the fastest trucks. There were plenty of times during this race that we were looking at the lap times. You were the fastest truck on track. Look forward to seeing you. But do you have any you looking forward to the rest of the season, or?
Oh yeah, just the way the tracks line up, they line up pretty good for our team, and especially like Lawless and Wybera, they're going to be really good at most of these tracks. I'm pretty good. I've been on here for a long time, and I'm just barely getting my feet wet back again, driving this sim. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the whole season, except for that Watkins Glen race. I'm not looking forward to that one.
Well, we are glad to have you, and we're glad to see you guys out on track. You got any shout-outs tonight?
Oh yeah, shout out to C&D Sports Cards and my wife and Backpack Racing and BY Designs. We're all family that in our team, so we're all really close to each other, and we always try to help each other out and get better on the in and out on the track. And it sure does help out a lot, especially whenever not familiar with the track and have somebody that kind of been there and done that for you.
Well, yeah, it's always nice to have somebody kind of give you the tips and tricks of each track. But look forward to seeing you guys race next week, and for the whole season, I think you'll have a good shot at the team championship. But that was your third place finisher, Danny Sanchez. But, all right, well, that was under the lights at Richmond. Good race, had a couple of cautions, but other than that, had some great racing tonight. What were your takeaways, Mars?
I don't even. I did not think this race would be this racy. I thought we'd kind of see single file, a couple side by side, but this kind of just raced incredible. I mean, going forward the rest of the season, Iowa, a very similar track, so I think we'll see a lot of the same next week, and a lot of short tracks on the schedule. So really looking forward to the season.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to season 2. I'm looking forward to Iowa next week. Our sister league, MRL, we were at there a couple weeks ago in the ARCA car, and car was really racy there. Looking forward to see it there. Very much looking forward to see who our fast guy is at Watkins Glen in a few weeks. Love the road courses. I think they kind of show sometimes the people who we don't get to see very much. But, well, I think that will round it out for the night. And make sure y'all who are watching get over to watch the live over on the MRL. But that will be on the VRN channel. But this was Hilltop Bullet with Maniac Mars for the first round of the DDI ARCA series. Hope everybody has a good night and look forward to see y'all next week.